Hey guys, what's going on? SE Rocks here with the third edition of RoxXx Retro Reviews. I hope you've enjoyed the last two. I had fun putting them together. Got some comments on the last one, a little interaction with one of you fans out there. Appreciate it. That was something new, so that was cool. I'm going to do something that's a classic, again, from like my childhood. Something I enjoy still popping in every once in a while, usually around Halloween. It's kind of a Halloween film. I would have liked to have this out before Halloween, but obviously I haven't yet. So I don't have a hard copy of this film, so I'm going to put my hand up right here and hopefully edit something kind of cool in right here. Maybe. Cool. Something. Anything, guys? Yeah? Ernest Scared Stupid, 1991. So, yeah, Ernest was really... Oh, this is embarrassing. Let me see what's going on here. Hold on. Hey, nobody comes over when I'm shooting podcasts. Oh, not you.
Hey, Vern, it's me. I haven't seen you in a while. I used to come around all the time. Vern, I'm going to let myself right in here. Vern, I was coming down to say hi. I'm going to come around.
Oh, man, it's always something with that guy. I don't know. Well, that was kind of awkward, but let's get back at it. Yeah, so Ernest Scared Stupid, 1991, fifth, I believe the fifth in like the saga of Jim Varney / Ernest films. The last one that was ever in the theaters due to poor sales at the theaters, I guess. Obviously, after this, they really went downhill with like Ernest Goes to Africa, Ernest Rides Again, Ernest in the Army, I think, was after this one too. This was really one of my favorites, probably top three. Behind Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Saves Christmas, and then this one, Ernest Scared Stupid. God, the one, there was Ernest Goes to Jail was really good too. I really enjoyed that one. So those four, which I believe are like the first four, or 4 out of 5 of the first films that Jim Varney did, were really good. They're really fun, pretty funny. This one, though, was a little off the path of what Jim Varney and Ernest would do. It was kind of like a comedy horror type thing, I guess. As you know, when I was a kid, it was kind of creepy because of the trolls. And a fun fact about the trolls, they're actually reused clowns from Killer Clowns from Outer Space, that old classic film. So that's kind of cool. If you watch towards the end where there's just a whole bunch of trolls, if you knew the Killer Clowns movie and you pay enough attention, you'd be able to see, I think, there's probably 2 or 3 of them, I think, that were reused from that. They painted them a little bit different or whatever, but little nice homage to a classic film. Speaking of that, the intro to this film is really cool too, because it's another homage to old classic films. There's little clips of like Nosferatu, Son of Dracula, I believe, maybe even Creature from the Black Lagoon. Just a whole bunch of clips from old horror movies, and the music, the score they put over that is really cool. It's one of my favorite intros to a film, especially an Ernest film. It is the best intro to an Ernest film. Really cool. Another fun fact, kind of throwing these all at you really quick here. The pizzas there's a scene in the treehouse where they're fighting off the bullies. They're throwing pizzas out of a catapult. Those are actually pizzas reused from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 2, which is another cool fact. But a quick rundown on the plot of this film if you've never seen it. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out, especially if you're a parent and you have younger kids. I think they'll enjoy it. Then again, nowadays, who knows? Kids might not be as into it as we were when we were kids. But there's this troll. It starts off in the past. There's a troll. It starts off with this annoying girl screaming. I just rewatched it again a couple days ago to jot down some notes. And like the first 10 seconds is just this girl screaming. And it is so annoying. I almost shut the movie. I was like, I can't do this. And luckily it stopped just before I was like, okay, off. But if you can get past that 10 seconds of screaming, it's her screaming, running away from a troll. They catch the troll, dig a hole, throw him in, and this character who is obviously Ernest playing another character, but it's his past family. They plant this tree on top of this troll. I'm not sure if the tree had like some kind of magical curse on it or something that was gonna keep this troll down. But anyways, this Ernest character, I can't remember his name, sorry. Plants this tree, and then flash forward to present times where Ernest is a sanitations worker. Ernest and all his crazy hijinks, he gets into all this just stupid trouble because he's a moron, which something that kind of triggered in my head while I was watching this too is that he's made out to be this bumbling idiot, but as far back as I can remember, he was like almost like a mad scientist kinda. He always had these crazy contraptions he was inventing and coming up with. They never worked right, but just the fact that like he could make these and had the thoughts in his head, I was just like, well, then how is he such a Nimrod that, he's making these things, but you guys, I don't know. Maybe you guys know something. Maybe I missed something in the TV series or something as to why he creates these things. I could probably Google it if I wanted to, but I don't feel like it. I probably will actually after this video to see if I missed something. But so yeah, he's a sanitation's, I don't know, worker, whatever, dumpster driver, pretty much. First scene is funny, sets up, how he's a Nimrod and how he's befriended these children of this town, which is kind of weird too, how Ernest always kind of had little kid friends. I don't know what was up with that, but we're not going to go there because Jim Varney is awesome, and so our Ernest is just another thing that popped into my head this time. It's like, man, Ernest is kind of... But whatever. Rimshot, his little side companion, terrier, chihuahua thing's back too. Another thing that he carries on through his movies. There's always a recurring theme in these Ernest films. It's usually the two guys that are like goofy. I want to call them Bobby and Lloyd. That might be Dumb and Dumber. I don't know. But they're more funny characters. I especially like those two in Ernest Saves Christmas that really make that film. But okay, back to the plot. Anyways, Ernest is out in the woods trying to help these kids find the perfect fort for a tree for a fort. Yeah, that's what I meant. And they go through this forest, and it's normal, and then, it gets really creepy. There's fog and spider webs and everything, and you can tell, he's going into a place he shouldn't. Well, he finds this perfect tree, and it just so happens to be the tree that is keeping this troll at bay. They build this tree fort. It awakens the troll. The troll has to collect souls. I'm not sure if it's just from children. I think he may grab one from a police officer or a couple adults too. But anyways, he takes the souls, and it turns them into a little wooden figure. He puts these little wooden figures in a tree, which in turn, like, these eggs start growing on this tree, which is kind of cool. It's a cool visual. There's a lot of cool visuals in this film, actually. For an Ernest film, the special effects and the animatronics and stuff and the costumes the trolls have is really fun to watch. So yeah, the troll comes back. All these eggs end up hatching at the end of the film. They turn into all these other trolls. There's this huge battle between, Ernest and the trolls, which I guess there's more than just Ernest, but, he's the hero of the film, so he's the one that gets the main thing. But in the process of the film, they're trying to figure out what's to stop these trolls, and Ernest finds this old writing from, I can't remember her name. There's this old creepy lady that everybody's scared of, and she had this thing. It says milk, but he reads it as miak, so he's out trying to find this like ancient miak, which it's supposed to be milk. Like, these trolls can be destroyed by milk, but he thinks it's this crazy thing that he has to go find this ancient miak. He ends up finding it and throws it on the troll, and it doesn't do anything, which is kind of funny, crazy, stupid Ernest type things. There's more cheesy lines from this film. You got your typical Ernest stuff. There's one where he hits the troll with his truck, and he says, "How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?" Just, stupid one-liners that Ernest was always good at. It's just a fun film. It's something, if you're not looking to take anything seriously and you want to see like some cool makeup effects or whatever, if you're a Jim Varney fan, I'm sure you've seen this already, but if you haven't, check it out. Like I said, it's a good family film. There's no profanity. There's no, you don't have to worry about anything like you do nowadays. You can sit down with your child, check out a funny film, get some laughs or whatever. Like I said, it's got a fly flying around here. It's just a fun film. I don't really have a whole lot of other things to say on it. I mean, it's just an Ernest film, so this is a nice short review, I guess, for you guys. But check it out. I think I'm gonna do a video game for my next film. I don't think I'm gonna like throw up any video of me playing it or anything, but I'll do a quick rundown on a classic video game. If you guys have any video games that you'd like me to review or you want to see me play, I don't know how to set up any of that stuff, so I probably won't be able to do that, but I'll play it and review it if you want to. Drop it in the comments. I already have one in my head that I'm going to review, one of my favorites from when I was a kid. Appreciate you guys checking these out. Like, share, subscribe, share them on Facebook, get some more views or whatever. I got a couple things in the works. I don't want to drop too much, but I recently got in contact with a former friend. We're working on some projects. It's going to be fun if we can get the ball rolling. It'd be interesting. I think you guys, you might enjoy it. I don't know. Might not. We'll see. But, yeah. So, thanks for checking me out. Till next time, keep rocking. I'd also like to give a quick shout out to my son, Lil Dre. He's not here, but he just turned 13, so happy birthday, buddy. I hope your teen years are as good as your years have been up till now. Keep working hard and keep rocking.